this is Priyadharshini, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today we are going to discuss the topic Jupyter. As we all know, Jupyter Notebook, it is an open source web-based interactive environment which allows us to create and share documents that contains the live code, mathematical equations, graphics, maps, plots, visualizations, and also some text. This also integrates with many programming languages like Python, PHP, C, R, C#, etc. It was first spun off from Python in 2014 by Fernando Ferres and Brian Granger. The project Jupyter's name is a reference to the three core programming languages supported by Jupyter, namely which is Julia, Python and R. And it is also a homage to Galileo's notebook recording the discovery of the moons of Jupiter. Let's see the dashboard of the Jupyter Notebook. The dashboard of the Jupyter Notebook mainly contains three tabs, namely Files, Running, Cluster. The Files tab. The Files tab is used to display files and folders in the current directory. It also uses an upload button through which a file can be uploaded to a notebook server. The Running tab. The Running tab is used to show currently running notebooks. Cluster tab. The IPython provides the cluster tab, which is a parallel computing framework, which is an extended version of the IPython kernel. So these are the three tabs that are in the dashboard of Jupyter. The user interfaces. When you create a new notebook, the notebook will be presented with the notebook name, menu bar, menu toolbar, and an empty code cell. So when you look into the diagram itself, you can able to understand it very clearly. So first one, untitled 4, it will be the notebook name. Then you have the menu bar, toolbar and code cell all given in red color. So what is notebook name? So notebook name is displayed at the top of the page next to the Jupyter logo. Menu bar presents different options that are used to manipulate the notebook functions. Toolbar provides a quick way for performing the most used operations within the notebook. Code cell. A code cell allows us to edit and write a new code. The main components in the Jupyter Notebook are mainly the notebook web application. So it is an interactive web application for writing and running the code. It also allows user to edit code in the browser with automatic syntax, highlighting and also indentation is provided. It is used to run code on the browser. See results of computations with media presentations such as HTML, LaTeX, PNG, PDF, etc. It is also used to create and use JavaScript widgets. It includes mathematical equations which are used using markdown cells. Kernels. Kernels are the separate processes started by the notebook web application that is used to run a user's code in the given language and return output to the notebook web application. In Jupyter Notebook kernel, we have the following languages that have been supported, namely Python, Julia, Ruby, R, Scala, Node.js, Go, etc. Notebook documents. The notebook documents contain a representation of all content which is visible in the notebook web application, including inputs and outputs of the computations, text, mathematical equations, graphs and images. Working with cells. So to work with the cell, you have to click on the first cell in the notebook to enter in the edit mode. Then you can write the code in the working area. After writing the code, you can run the code by pressing Shift plus Enter key or directly click on the Run button at the top of the screen visible. So this is how the Jupyter Notebook code init will be working on. So here, code tab is clicked. So when you give print hello world and click run, or if you press Shift plus Enter, you will get the output of the program hello world. So the cell types, there are technically 4 cell types allowed in Jupyter: code cell, markdown, raw NB convert and heading. The code cell contents present in a code cell is treated as statements in the programming languages of the current kernel. By default, the notebook, Jupyter's notebook kernel will be in Python, so you can write Python statements in the code. When you run the statement, its output is displayed just below this code as we saw previously. The output can be presented in the form of text, images, or the plots or HTML tables. Markdown cells, it provides documentation to the notebooks and makes the notebook more attractive. This cell contains all types of formatting features such as making text bold and italic, headers, displaying unordered or ordered lists, bullet lists, hyperlinks, tabular contents, images, etc. The raw NB convert cell is only intended for special use cases when using NB convert command tool alone. It allows you to control the formatting in a very specific way when converting from a notebook to another format. Heading cell, it is no longer supported and will display a dialog that says no longer supported. Thank you.